Welcome to our Asian Star Trend channel. Today we have the following news. Hope you and your friend Long and Yang Miemie interact sweetly. The husband and wife team attracts heated discussions, and the famous scene of C-list sweeping the building reappears. The CP everyone's obsessed with. Long and Yang Miemie's scandalous 9-year age gap that's breaking the internet in a world flooded with short drama couples. It takes something truly unexpected to grab attention. But have you ever seen a CP with a 9-year age gap and uncle and lolly pairing become an overnight obsession? Enter Long and Yang Miemie, the unconventional duo setting the short drama world ablaze. At first glance, even I raised an eyebrow. A nearly decade-long age difference? In real life, this would be social media fuel for endless criticism. But then, the dramas dropped and something magical happened. Their on-screen chemistry is electric. A blend of playful teasing, gentle protectiveness, and emotional vulnerability that pulls viewers into their world. Suddenly, the entire internet was ablaze with debates. Is Yang Miemie even old enough? Is Long robbing the cradle? Ironically, the very sense of taboo only heightened public fascination. Viewers couldn't look away. Every stolen glance, every tender moment, every awkward but sweet interaction felt like forbidden candy, delicious and dangerously addictive. What makes this CP even more captivating is their ability to balance humor with emotional depth. One moment you're laughing at Yang Miemie's mischievous antics, the next, you're unexpectedly moved by Long's silent sacrifices. And just when you think you've figured them out, a plot twist yanks at your heartstrings. In the end, beyond the gossip and controversy, viewers walk away with something deeper, a reflection on unconventional love, societal expectations, and the complicated beauty of emotional connections that defy norms. This isn't just a guilty pleasure, it's a mirror into the modern audience's evolving taste for romance that dares to break the rules. Long and Yang Miemie, the uncle lolly couple that's refreshing the short drama formula in today's sea of sweet romance dramas. It's always the same formula. The younger puppy-eyed male leads chasing after older, career-savvy women. Frankly, viewers are starting to suffer from aesthetic fatigue. And just when everyone thought they'd seen it all along comes Long and Yang Miemie, turning the entire genre on its head. He's visibly older, crow's feet gently lining the corners of his eyes, each one a mark of time and experience. She, in contrast, still carries traces of baby fat on her cheeks. Her youthful glow so fresh it practically drips with innocence. Visually, they are a walking, breathing reminder of their age gap. And yet, it's exactly this difference that fuels their irresistible on-screen chemistry. The contrast is disarming. When they stand together, it's not awkward, it's captivating. His steady, composed presence becomes a natural anchor to her playful, youthful energy. What could have been uncomfortable instead transforms into an oddly magnetic dynamic. Every stolen glance, every moment of teasing banter feels both heartwarming and thrilling, almost as if we're peeking into something we shouldn't be watching, and that's precisely what makes it so addictive. Audiences aren't just watching another romance, they're witnessing a fresh emotional landscape where vulnerability, protection, and a surprising tenderness unfold. Just when people were bored of recycled tropes, this uncle lolly pairing sparks new life into the genre, challenging conventions while offering viewers an unexpected sense of sweetness wrapped inside a package of controversy. And maybe that's the secret. Love stories don't always have to follow the rules. Sometimes, it's the ones that dare to break them that stay with us the longest. Long and Yang Miemie, a scandalous pair that feels strangely real. Romance dramas these days are drowning in artificial sweetness, too much sugar, too little substance. But then comes a couple like Long and Yang Miemie, like a sudden splash of cool water on an overheated screen. For once, it feels refreshingly real, like watching a slice of life, not a carefully packaged fantasy. Some online even joke that this is the stepfather and adopted daughter genre come to life. Crude? Maybe. But not entirely wrong. What's clear is that audiences are growing tired of the same recycled, polished love stories where everything fits perfectly: similar ages, perfect careers, socially approved matchups. The kind of romance that feels like it was run through an algorithm. But real life is messy. Real connections often bloom where they're least expected. Who says love needs to come neatly packaged inside social norms? Who made the rule that age gaps automatically mean imbalance or scandal? Yu Long's mature steadiness paired with Yang Miemie's bright innocence somehow strikes a deeper chord. Their interactions aren't just about textbook romance, they reveal the nuances of trust, protection, curiosity, and quiet companionship. At times, it's heartwarming, at others, it's oddly provocative. And always, it keeps you watching. Perhaps that's why this unlikely CP is resonating so strongly. They offer something today's overly processed dramas often lack, an emotional honesty that reminds us love isn't always symmetrical or logical, and maybe that's exactly what makes it so beautiful. The dangerous beauty of Yu Long and Yang Miemie. When acting feels too real to resist, Yu Long's acting? Flawless. He doesn't force his emotions or overplay his hand, instead, he delivers a masterclass in restraint. Take that now iconic eye contact scene, worshipped by drama fans online. The way he struggles, wanting to say something but holding back, creates a silent tension that's simply mesmerizing. Meanwhile, Yang Miemie shines with a natural innocence that feels utterly unforced. Her bright-eyed curiosity, her playful energy, it's not an act, it's who she is. The contrast between them is where the magic happens. One holds back with gentlemanly restraint, the other radiates pure, untouched naivety. Watching them together makes your heart itch. You want to scream at the screen, begging them to cross that invisible line. Of course, everyone knows that in real life, a relationship like this might raise eyebrows. And yet, in the safe space of fiction, audiences can't help but be seduced by this dangerous beauty. It's precisely this unsettling balance, the subtle tension between propriety and desire, that makes their chemistry so addictive. As one viewer perfectly summed it up online, Yu Long's acting makes me momentarily forgive the 9-year age gap. And that sentiment echoes across thousands of comments. They're not just watching another romance, they're watching an emotional tightrope, where every glance, every hesitation feels loaded with unspoken weight. Ultimately, it's not just about an unconventional pairing, it's about brilliant performances that pull viewers into a space where love feels raw, complicated, and dangerously beautiful. And perhaps that's why no one can look away beyond the screen. How Yu Long and Yang Miemie turned their CP into a fan-driven phenomenon. What makes Yu Long and Yang Miemie even more irresistible is that their charm doesn't stop when the cameras cut. Off-screen, they're just as entertaining, constantly teasing each other on social media, exchanging playful jabs that fans eagerly gobble up. Their light-hearted banter has inspired countless fan edits, with viral clips titled things like Ernie Oo crying over fan comments or Miebeo's domestic violence-style coaxing. It's the kind of content that leaves viewers laughing until their stomachs hurt. This playful chaos has even birthed a new wave of fan fiction and memes under the banner of Niu Mie literature, showcasing the limitless creativity of their growing CP fanbase. Fans aren't just watching, they're participating, remixing, and building an entire parallel universe around their favorite duo. Adding to the fun is their constant use of regional dialects during their playful spats. Their hilariously clumsy Mandarin sparks endless laughter, while fans flood the comment sections with dialect memes, turning their comment threads into full-blown dialect mimicry competitions. What started as a simple on-screen pairing has now become an entire cultural playground, but beneath the absurdity lies something deeper. A quiet rebellion against the polished perfection of today's entertainment machine. Modern idol culture mass-produces flawless stars and ideal romances, pristine but soulless. In contrast, Yu Long and Yang Miemie, with their raw age gap and unscripted chemistry, have cracked open a new window, one that reminds us love doesn't need to be symmetrical, nor perfectly packaged, to be compelling. Perhaps that's why their story resonates so deeply. It feels unpredictable, unfiltered, and, above all, refreshingly human. The allure of forbidden playfulness. Why Yu Long and Yang Miemie captivate a restless audience. Their story may not fit neatly into mainstream values. It's controversial. It walks the edges of social comfort zones. But that's precisely what makes it feel so raw, so interesting, and so hypnotically watchable. Through Yu Long and Yang Miemie, viewers find themselves tiptoeing along moral boundaries, catching glimpses of the messier, more complex layers of human nature. As one fan perfectly wrote in an online forum, We're not shipping a simple love story, we're addicted to the rare childlike innocence that exists in an adult world. It's a sentiment that echoes far beyond this particular pairing. In an era of hyper-regulated, carefully curated lives, who doesn't crave a little harmless rebellion? Who isn't tempted to inject a bit of playful danger into their otherwise orderly routines? You Long and Yang Miemie have struck a nerve. This is not accidental success. They've tapped into something deeply psychological, a hunger for stories that defy expectations, that break from formula, that flirt with discomfort while delivering undeniable joy. Their offbeat chemistry offers a refreshing antidote to the monotony of today's formulaic love stories. What happens next for them? No one can say. But for now, they've given audiences something rare: laughter, controversy, endless conversation, and perhaps most importantly, a chance to re-examine what love can look like when freed from rigid definitions. After all, love has never been a one-size-fits-all formula. And maybe that's exactly why we can't look away.